This is something that I've learned in life. When people are being mean to you, they're doing you wrong, they're saying horrible things to you, stay calm and speak to them like that didn't just happen, and I'm going to tell you why. Don't break that kindness. Stay calm and just remain kind and compassionate. Like that didn't just happen, like they didn't just say that horrible thing, like they didn't just do that horrible thing. Don't break that kindness. Just act like it didn't even happen. You don't have to act like it didn't even happen, because your emotions are valid and you deserve to be upset when somebody does that to you. What I'm saying is, in that moment, let it fall behind for a second and stay calm and stay kind. Keep that kindness, don't break it, because you're going to see something happen. You're going to see the demons in that person flee. And you're going to see that person finally be able to be free to communicate with you, that real person in them. You're going to see that real person inside them finally be free to communicate with you, because the demons have fled. After all the attacks, and you remained kind, they fled. Kindness is not always the key to freeing people. Those people were just free to speak for a moment when those demons flee and fall back, and who that person really is finally free to communicate with you. What I'm saying is, I've seen it my entire life. I can't always do it. I don't always remember to do it. But man, the moments I'm able to do that, it is not by my own strength. I'll tell you that now. No. I don't know. I know where it comes from. It's God. But it is so incredible. You just remain kind. You do not stoop to their level. Vengeance belongs to the Lord. If you think he can't open up a can of whoop ass, you've lost your mind. But he does it in righteousness in a way that we can't. Any vengeance we seek, it's all wicked. Even if we were done wrong. And it doesn't mean we don't have a right to stand up for ourselves. What I'm saying is, God does it for us way better. Not only does he set us free from the situation, but sometimes your enemies are set free from their demons, and then no one else gets hurt by them either. So stay calm. Speak in a calm. I'm not telling you to just, cradle and fondle and caress everyone who treats you like garbage. No. I said stay calm, didn't I? Cradling and fondling and caressing everyone who's mean to you, that's not staying calm. That's psychotic. Stay calm. Keep being kind and speaking to them. Because I'm telling you, that evil that comes out of people when they treat you bad, that's not really them. That's evil and wickedness. God didn't make us like that. It came into flesh because of sin. God didn't make us evil, horrible people. Okay? And sometimes generational curses are so bad, some people end up just born with, certain things wrong with them mentally because of generational curses, whatever it may be. And sometimes it can merge into, a certain mental illness that doesn't make sense when it's compared to the generational curse. But it all depends on the person. And, stay calm. Speak with compassion. Remember, sometimes these people aren't even free to speak on their own behalf. It is everything that has been allowed to fill them up on the inside, which is nothing but darkness. There's nothing but darkness in their house. They don't even get a chance to speak. So stay kind. Speak calmly and stay kind. And give that person a moment to make it to the front of the crowd of demons to be able to speak to you finally. Because sometimes they're just trying to make their way through to all those demons splurging out the front door, screaming all these horrible, disgusting, wicked things at you and doing them, and, through that person. But if you stay calm and you stay kind, that person will finally make it through that crowd of demons in their spiritual house, and they'll be able to communicate with you. And you'll see something that's going to blow your mind. I've seen it happen time and time again. And if you're doing it for a reward, or if you dare claim the glory or the credit for that, once it happens, you've lost your mind. It's not anyone's credit but God's. The only reason we are able to fathom anything or download information or understand anything or learn anything or become intelligent or can be intelligent or intelligence exists in the first place is because of God. God is the Almighty. He is of all intelligence. He's the all-seeing, all-knowing. So I would say the opposite of God would be severe lack of intelligence. Okay? Now, there are some intelligent people that are very evil. But that intelligence only goes so far, and it's very fleshly, very carnal, very temporary, very hateful, and spiteful. That's not even a full totality in equation. In intelligence. Stay calm and stay kind. There's going to be times where you're not always able to do that. Sometimes people just do things and you just explode. I get it. But you're by no means obligated to let that anger that you feel that's justified when somebody does you wrong or says something stupid. You're by no means obligated to be overcome by those waters of anger or those, waters of resentment or those, you're by no means obligated to have to sit there in that anger. Do something that everyone else would think is weird and still keep being nice. There's a reason why people don't figure these things out because, people just don't do these things because it takes the people that are brave enough and walking with God to figure it out. But it's usually those people that are insignificant, unimportant, and not very heard who end up finding these things of God. I'm not a prophet. But Jesus Christ is my religion. He's my everything. Stay calm and stay kind. Give that person a moment to make it to the front door in the front of the crowd of those demons in them so they can communicate with you finally. And once they finally make it up there, you're just going to be blown away. Now, I'm not saying let somebody just walk all over you and, do nothing about it. If you are a believer and follower of Jesus Christ, when you call upon God, He will show up. You call upon a fake God, they're not going to show up, except for maybe the fakest God, that is Satan himself pretending to be God. And he might show up to make it look like he's God, in the same way the Antichrist comes up looking like he's going to bring peace and prosperity, and the false prophet is speaking lies, That's the one false God wannabe. Not a false God wannabe, because he is a false God, but he's a God wannabe. That's the one that actually, in the Bible you see they show up, not because they're reliable, but because they rely on their own manipulations and deceptions and deceiving others for their own existence. It's gross. But God is the Almighty God. Jesus Christ, when He died, the earth shook and split. No one else caused an earthquake at their death alone. You can talk about prophets all you want. But Jesus Christ was not just a prophet, He's also the Messiah. And He rose Himself from the dead. Which one of your prophets did that? There was 500 eyewitnesses to the resurrection of Christ. Yep. There was also some other people who came back from the dead when Jesus did too. That's how... You can literally go to God yourself. The only way you're going to find the truth is if you actually want the